Let's solve question 8 in this video. So what do we have here? We have a manager of a not-for-profit that wants to hire employees. The objective is to minimize costs. Okay, we have an abundant supply of employees, both part-time and full-time. Now, an employee costs a certain salary per year and he produces a certain quantity. The manager must achieve a certain production per year to have his budget. Now the manager hires the type of employees with the lowest wage to quantity ratio. Is this true or false? Let's see. First of all, the quantity produced per year depends on the quantity of a certain individual QI times all the number of individuals we have in the company. So that would be the relationship. What we're looking for is to minimize the total costs. What are the total costs for the company? Well, that's going to be the number of people that it hires times the wages that it pays for every person. So that would be N times the W for every individual. Now, what is N? Well, we could write N from this relationship. N is equal to the quantity produced per year divided by the quantity of the individual. In other words, the total costs would be equal to the quantity divided by QI multiplied with the wage of the individual. And we could rewrite this in the following way. The total costs would be equal to the wage relative to the quantity, so the wage divided by the quantity of the individual times the quantity produced overall, In other words, indeed, the employees with the lowest ratio of the wage relative to the quantity that they produce, if this is low, then the overall total costs will go down for a given production per year. And does this make sense intuitively? What does it mean, a low ratio between the wage and the quantity produced? Well, it means that whatever production we get from the employees, we don't pay them that much more extra. So we pay them almost what they produce to us. In other words, the costs that we have for the employees is going to be quite low because we don't have to pay them that much. So this statement over here is true, and we are done.